Good morning, afternoon, evening, etc. everybody, and welcome back to Monster Train, the loading screen edition. See? Planned ahead here. I was preparing this in lieu of, getting my OBS set up, and the screen was still loading. Hey, there it is. Hey guys, welcome back. Monster Train. Apologies, some of these are coming back a little late here, and I know Hades has also been, for the most part, missing outside of, the Monday special, where you'd think I would have the least energy on a Monday to do multiple recordings, but no. It's later as the week goes on that, that exhaustion sinks in. Hades ain't going anywhere. I'm going to do my best to try and get some done, maybe even this weekend, but Monster Train is my go-to game just to chill and play. Let's do that tonight here. Win or lose, we're going to get some unlocks going. Stygian Guard, maxed out. Awoken, maxed out. Hellhorn, maxed out. We've got Umbra, and we got the Melting Remnant left to top it off. We're going to keep going through those covenants as best we can, and the standard, of course, operating procedures here. Videos not for kids, that's pretty much it for this one. There's no skip ahead. Let's go. Yeah, not for kids. You're age of too young, don't watch this. I say this usually for Hades because it's more in the moment sort of thing. But there may be some inappropriate words used. Don't watch if you're too young. Alright. Mind Collapse, a draft, and Feast. To be honest, I love having drafts. Drafts are probably my favorite basic card in the Melting Remnant combo. Always happy to have it. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. Very nice. We could definitely get some big spell combos off of that. Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. There are some cards that we can definitely synergize with that as well. Currently, nothing on deck with that. Oh wait, we're freaking Umbra, not Melting Remnant, so these drafts are gonna burn fast and gonna burn hard. Noted, noted, noted. Let's go ahead and go for the Hell's Banners in this case. Let's see what upgrades they have for us. So we can get Trample, or we can get Gorge, and Lifesteal. Lifesteal 2. I normally go for Monstrous. The space piece is going to be a little bit of an issue in this case. Also, is my excuse to say I want to try something new. Let's go for Glutton. Long term, this is going to give us a little more HP. Lifesteal keep him sustained there. It's not going to do as much as Trample, per se. That's why we have some backup units to give him a hand, right? Like these Dredges or the Mind Collapses, or maybe we can feast on this guy enough to make him one-shot things anyway. Who knows? The world is your oyster. And we're on the cusp of what is going to be ideally a very nice and long weekend here. We just got to push through one more day. Today was going pretty good up until the last piece of work today that really... I don't know. It got me down for whatever reason. I feel like I'm not doing the best that I could be, and I definitely feel like I could be doing a hell of a lot more, but you're gonna have days like that, and sometimes that's just how it's gonna be, you know? Hey, card down, mister. Let's go for one of these. Alright. Well, we can feast him, give him some extra attack power here. And, I guess we could sack you, but that doesn't do anything for us. Let's go ahead and put these guys up here so we have some secondary damage ready to run. Right, you have burnout 0. My apologies, I forgot that you burn fast and burn hard. Let's get the KO with that. I have a lot of energy. Nice little cheeky play like this. Let's go ahead and bop you while we're at it. And continue running with this. But yeah, today was a mixed bag day. I was happy that Friday's just around the corner. And hopefully, maybe we'll do something this weekend. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I've mentioned it before. I'm watching a lot of D&D shows with a guy named Arcadum, who's absolutely killing it in the Twitch sphere these days. That's some good content. No lie. No lie. And I'm the person that throws the word content or creator or any of that stuff around loosely, at least for myself. Arcadum makes some very good material out there. Would recommend. To be honest, all you need to do is just take a hit for me. So we'll go for the Morsel. Third unit played, feast them. Dunkachino them. And... yeah, sure. Get the KO. Good. Good first floor. I enjoy Monster Train a lot more in Hades in some regards, just because as far as dialogue is concerned, you don't really need to be doing running jokes or gags as far as I see. As long as you're playing it talking through some of the matter-of-fact dialogue with the game itself, it's plenty entertaining in its own right. And I know for certain, as of the last few months and its motivation, world part, there have been no jokes on my part. I do apologize for that. I promise one day I'll have some humor with me, but it ain't coming anytime soon. But just be patient, we'll get there again. Card-wise here, Space Prism, Mind Collapser, Antumbra Assault. If we can get some good feasts off, Antumbra is probably the way to go. Well, we can also do it conversely, or inversely, I suppose. Proper word to use here. We can summon out just a normal garbage guy with one of these, or even our dredges, and then we can kill it to get the extra good morsels. So let's grab that before I almost look on the 10 gold instead. Extinguish, deal 35 damage to the front enemy unit. Decent. Consume, apply 3 burnout to all friendly burnout units, or extinguish, apply 1 stealth. This has use cases on like the ultra end game if you can ever get it to draw. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. In the immediate now, though, I think the Entomb Explosion is going to be a little better. Grab one of those. And you got Alloyed Constructs. Wonderful feast units to give yourself some backup damage. Like it a lot. So we'll probably yoink one. Just yoink one. Good. Got our front line. Got 2 carries. Got some tanky units. It's good. And let's continue going down this path here. Merchant of Steel, so we can upgrade our Alloyed Construct with a Large Stone. Mind you, we need to feed him for this to work, but this is a powerful, powerful lad if we do get any eats off on him, so I'm happy with that. 25 HP. Could throw it on a few things. I'm okay throwing it like a train steward just so it has a little bit of like a beef behind him. But not winning me any, or winning us any enemies on that one. Other unit wise, you can get a Morsel Master or a Crucible Warden. Dog Run is done as good by us. Damage Shield is insanely good to tank through any of the upfront burst guys, not so much for the multi-strikes. I think we'll grab a Morsel Master since we're trying to feed up on 2 units here, both Boss and Allied Construct at this point. And these appear on each floor. Let's push our luck. It's still early on, this should not be too bad even if things start going south. I should have enough damage to actually punch through this. A keyword, of course, was should. Not have. Do it up. So one guy's gonna get away, not the end of the world. They even snack on these guys now, which I think I'll do. And anyone else that we slot down is just gonna get completely dusted. So yeah, take a train steward, ice him. Hold up. There's a few freaking lads here. A few too many friggin' lads here. Dropping one of you just to thin out the hordes here, but what the figgity-uck, man? Clearly this is a jest, right? Well, whoops. Alright. When I said we could take a few hits, I didn't expect to take this many. Still doable, though. Still doable. So what you do is you go for the cheeky Antumbra Assault here, and you get the good eats. Damage shield for you. Let's get you some snacks as well. Prep a morsel here, damage shield and extra attack power. Love to see it, love to see it. Burn out these units because they are hot garbage, and then go ahead and Dustachino you. Because her going up there with 1 attack power, not going to really do too much to us. I mean, he's going to do literally as it says, 1. Which I can accept. Cool. And our boss unit nearly takes care of everything himself. What a unit. 1 and then 2. He can take a hit. He's gonna give us a hand. Alrighty. It's KO on the first floor too. Very good. Allied Construct is a good early game unit. It's like the Inferno for the Umber units, except you gotta actually play something out there instead of just spamming out 1 card. Another Anti-Umbral Assault, or Antumbral Assault, could be in the cards. Morsel Miner, that's a solid unit all around. It's just a little pricey. Or another mine collapse. Which I never noticed the actual morsel units are the ones throwing the stones down there, which is kind of cute. You want to give me another one of these? There's a lot of cheeky things you do with our dredges in this case. I'm okay with that. Deal 25 damage to an already and apply 2 days to an already damaged unit. That would be nice for top floor if anyone starts getting away. We can just make sure they go up to the pyre room and just get roasted by themselves. But I don't really feel like any of these are what we're looking for, so give me a hard pass on that. Oh, excuse me. Sleepy lad here. Hold off on the money. Let's grab some artifacts and some healing. When a friendly unit dies, enhance with +10 attack. Is that permanent? No, just for the duration of battle. They don't have a way to bring people back yet, so this is actually not doing us any favors. Light's Gift, apply daze to enemy units that enter the floor below the pyre room. That does give us an immediate benefit. Thank you, Light's Gift. Ooh, this is new. A mysterious figure races towards the train with a winged not far behind. No time to explain. Take these and hide them for me. I can't afford to be caught with them now, so you'll have to come back for them later. Or so I'll have to come back for them later. Don't worry, you'll be compensated generously later on. Quickly now, do you take something for the mysterious man? Bruh. Bruh. For real? I mean, I'm curious because I want to see what it is, but like, this sucks. I guess we can work with it here. It's a little bit more of a meme night here. This is a new event, so I do want to see what it is about. That's kind of the downside of going into like those ultra hard like ascension type modes, is you don't really get to experiment with some of the cooler combinations that are available for you. At least like the events could be. I don't know what this guy's trying to do, but you know, I'm gonna have a bunch of things that either clutter my hand and have a horrible turn, and we lose before we ever see the reward, or it doesn't even bother us at all and we see an excellent reward down the line. Hoping for the ladder there. Dunko, 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 dunko. Alright, we did that mostly so we can burn all of these out here. My boss unit has died instantly because I do not know how to do math. Frig. Thankfully, our backup unit is alive and well, so we'll go ahead and work with that. And work with it we will, because we're already in a bit of a dicey spot. As far as like his health is concerned. Alright, he dusts both of them. Excellent. Actually get some damage in on her. It's it's a little spicy right now. Alright, there's the daze. So we get free hits here. Even the bomb is dazed. Okay, that helps. Let's get the anti-umbrel assault going. Get some good eats for our boy down here. Lifesteal, that's what you want to see. It's absolutely what you want to be seeing here. You know what? Trigger the eats. Yeah, now we're talking. Some more good eats for him. We can prep an explosive for the future, and I'm okay with that. I've played these cards before. I do not remember that noise being a part of their repertoire. Interesting. And we're just going to play that to burn it out of our hand. We don't want to really buff this guy, but I don't want to keep a junk 0 card in my draw. Alright. Some big damage here. First things first, burn that away. Continue to blop down dredges. Minimize whatever damage might be coming our way. Dunko, dunko. Dunko, dunko. A very cool Mr. Tim. Alright, our bomb's gonna get some lifesteal. they somehow get through the front guy here. Don't think they will, though. We just need one good draw for this to really peter out. And that'll be the one that does it. Lifesteal? He's done. In fact, we will slap him. Yeah, even slap this guy with some extra damage while we're at it. Alright, send it. The alloy unit once again shows how it's, you know, worth its own weight in gold. Unit gold, 75 gold acquired. Bounty Stalker, permanently gain plus 10. I'm curious to give this one a shot. This is just sort of like a, you know, a man-eater bug if we're putting in Yu-Gi-Oh terms for whatever reason right now. They definitely help out if we start like ramping up. You want to get them sooner rather than later. If we find a way to give him multi-strike, for instance, or give him some sort of buff that just makes him insane, sure, he's going to get sacked instantly, but that's a lot of power to be getting, you know, amped up over time. So I'll take it. And then we'll also grab a morsel maker, so now we have the wonderful combo going to feed our boy even more snacks. And we'll take a Light of Seraph so we can squeeze out some more units, namely the snack units, onto that first floor. Or the other floors if, you know, we are able to combo it. And amongst these individuals, which do you want? I'm looking at a duplicated unit because I can get a second one of these boys. And that sounds pretty cool. Or we go for the upgrade that we said we wanted to do. Let's try that out. Getting 2 of those units is probably the right play, but this is a little more interesting, a little more my speed this time. Give him burnout. No, it's not really what I was hoping for. Like, giving these guys an extra turn is not bad, but... And if he was gonna, you know, die instantly anyway, this would not be a bad way to do it, but... Maybe we do give him burnout. He's literally there just to pop a certain individual and then be on his way. Sure. I'm putting a lot of money into something that's gonna die very quickly, but sure. I'm interested in making this one work. And then Morsel Master, I'm gonna slap you with some damage so you can actually help out our boy down here. Doing some autos right back at him. Large Stone. Well, what do you give the Large Stone to? Your Train Steward, maybe? It's the only unit that actually makes sense. I guess I'll have a swole AF Train Steward. And again, you can also make this guy just a nuke, but he'll become a nuke on his own. I want to give him a multi-strike if I can. Sure, alright. Swole Steward, welcome aboard. We're also going to give you the +5 and +10 here while we're at it. I am amused, but I'm not happy with the result. Let's go ahead and remove some of the lesser lads. Excellent. And we shall be on our way. Could have saved the money. And then I could have upgraded this guy instead. Well, geez, I don't know. Feels bad not having like a tanky boy, but yeah, I'll take another alloyed unit. Someone else that we can feed up. Architect gives us some extra space on the floor that you're summoned. It's not bad. I kind of like pivoting right now because we are going for some other units here, and this guy's not really going to become the carry anymore, so yeah. Pick up that support mantle. You got it. Enter with Spell Shield 2. Hand wave it. We're going to have some power on this one. Hand wave those spell shields. We don't care. And by that I mean I slightly care. Alright, just a little more burst for the moment. Here we go. That's more of the ticket here. Just that. And then by playing these, we're going to get the extra proc back, which is most excellent. And slap a guy up here. Nice. Extra energy is always good. You're getting crushed because I wasn't paying attention. So, when it's my bad, it's my bad. Thank you for your service, even though you did a whole lot of nothing. Dunkachino them. I'd like to Dunkachino you. Not gonna get that chance. Spell shield does nothing. Yeah. No, we've biffed it a little bit here. That's okay. These guys are gonna get crushed up a little bit. He's gonna get 3 attacks off with his current threshold. Or it appeared to be 2. Okay. Still good. I can't hit you, which is unfortunate. Oh, I picked the guy. Oh my god, I meant to... These guys have 4 HP, so that... Of course that wouldn't work out. Whoops. Whoops and doody doody dandy dude. Alright, you can tell there's a little bit of the cobwebs in the brain here. I'm not gonna give any excuses for it, I'm just playing sort of bad here. But if I could, I would say I am a little tired. We're still gonna be fine though. Our second tier unit on the second floor there is getting gorged up. He's gonna be A-okay. Big opportunity to eat everything. And potentially squeeze out a unit here for some extra burst. Squeeze him out here so we can get some extra damage out on that. You in front, mitigate a little. You up here, mitigate further. Still getting smacked around. 35 easy. Send them. It's a good amount of damage for this guy. I'm more concerned for like a future play though. Alright, one lone train steward to hold the line against the armies of darkness. Can he do it? The answer is probably no. These spell shields really kind of screwed me over here. He's gonna do his damn best. He gets a whopping 10 damage in before he sees the end. And with this, I say let's do one more, because this was a hot garbage of a run, alright? Let's be real, this was just a sloppy start. Sloppy all around. Just blow it up. Come on. Speed it up here. Let's go one more time. Good news is Umbra unlock here. Ooh, Shadow Eater, or if you know, you're like me, I saw Shadow Weether. Gorged. Restore 5 health, deal 5 damage to enemy units. Pretty cool. Prism Retrieval. Enhance a unit, or draw a unit, enhance it with 5 attack and mine. That's interesting, that's interesting. Okay, sloppy start. Apologies there. Give me my Bedoing. Let's do one more with feeling this time around. And maybe the opening cards will synergize a little better, because I had some drafts that I was excited about that were not doing anything. Primal Dust for a damage shield. Very good. Entomb Explosive for a nice shield and burst damage. Very good. And the Ember Forge just to have a lot of extra energy. Interesting. I've never messed with some of these cards, namely the Ember Forge. I'm curious to see how this one pans out. 7 energy on the first turn of battle. Well, I can tell you there's a hilarious combo that could happen, and we're going trample if we have the opportunity. Excellent. Alright. So here's the plan. On the first turn, I can give myself 7 armor shield, and we just clobber over the entirety of the first floor. Sound good to you? That sounds good to me. We're gonna go with that. So yeah, 10 armor. Big whoop. Didn't get the ultra play like I was hoping. It's still A-okay. Slap a burnout unit here. Prep this for the future, and we may as well give him a schnack. Very good. Plus 3 onto you. Send him. there any way for me to get to that? There is. Through this exact play here, we can get that bird. And this guy takes up all the space up here, but we can give him some attack power. There we go, now we get an attack furnace. Which I look forward to seeing if they actually get up there, which someone's going to, so very cool. There's my 5x damage shield. And we nearly crushed him outright. Don't get to see how this one pans out. Oh, we will if I let my guy die, but come on. I'm not just gonna let him die. So, squeezing your burnout unit. He's got armor. Never mind. He is going to die, and now we get to see what this thing looks like when it attacks. Energy's a little excessive here. Nice. Just freaking slap him with the rocks. We love to see it. And Sponduli. We got him. Cool. So yeah, that's the plan. Ideally, we get that +7 damage shield off the, you know, first turn, and then we run with that. But if not, still got other things we can work with. I'm gonna grab the Space Prism just so I can start expanding the first floor if I'm going down this trample path. I want to be able to feed other units on that floor. Getting the extra space is going to be the big piece on doing that. And then Molded, which we can use to bring back units, namely the Dredges. Depends if we want to go down that path. This Driftfall, descend a unit, also not a bad idea. Or the Purifying Cleanse, give him a heal, put him on a timer. So bringing back the Entomb Explosive, it's not bad. I mean, we have 2 of them, so I don't know why I don't want to really bring them back. Descending unit, I haven't tried it before. There's some utility there. Let's see if we can't get something with it. Overgorger, Gorge, +2 permanently. Now we're talking. If we can gorge him, of course. That'll be our end game condition if we can start feeding him up now. In order to do that, we need to upgrade probably the Shade Splitters so they become free. I think that's going to be the right play here. So spell power up for you. Remove consume to give them a plus, or for -1. That's actually not bad, so we can actually get a, you know, an infinite number of damage shields whenever it does come around. If we can stack it up with enough energy, which I'm kind of a fan for. And then extra spell power, it does not apply here. Not enough money to reroll, so we shall not. Umber Banner is offering us the Shadow Eater as well. Gonna go for Morsel Maker so we have a nice little combo. Morsel Maker into anything, making it stronger. Morsel Maker into Overgorger to make it stronger, and then we supplement it with some HP, maybe a large stone, and work from there. And yes, I know, we literally paid the price by doing this last time. We're doing it again, but this time we're doing it better. And we pretty much get to do it better here. However, my forge is going to be exposed on that second floor, but we will work with that. Or we say, let these guys get through and do 15 damage to us. Hold the phone. They're just going to kill him outright. Unless we do it like this. You go 1, 2... and then you go 3. Barely keeps him alive. This will get dusted if I throw it there, so I'm not going to even bother. Alright. He didn't eat a single thing, so he's still dead regardless. Okay, I'm very smart. I'm still incredibly intelligent. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay. No, yeah, that's just bad. So we just can't let anyone else get through on the first floor is what this amounts to. Uh-huh, okay. I'm gonna put you there so you could do some of that punch and stuff, and then I realized the mark of the summon every fucking buddy may not be the right choice for me. I didn't even get to see the guy eat anything. Oops, indeed. Alright, partial play coming out there. Alright, never punished. I have enough damage shield that this will not actually hurt me. So we just cheese it out with our guy basically getting down to 4 HP from just being beaten on by everybody and say, hey look, plus 75 gold. We cheesed our way out of it. Let's be better and smarter, maybe, sorta, you know. Pack morsels would be a nice way to go about that. Another space prism. So we can actually squeeze out more units. It's still the intent. Let's make it happen. Save on some of that there. Get some coin. Save on deck space. Okay. Would love to get that healing. How about we buff up our Eater Lad? Yeah, look at that. 25 HP onto Eater Lad. Now he's sufficiently tanky. I don't think plus 10 on anybody is really going to win any, you know, awards. Maybe Morsel Maker, since it'll just supplement it a little bit. I say maybe, and the answer is yeah, that actually is the choice. One reroll, and we got a Lodge Stone. Very nice. Floor space is sitting at 5. So by slapping Large Stone onto you, we could still squeeze out enough people on the same floor, which is good. So let us go for that. Let us also see what the Remnant is offering here. Ooh, a Wickedless Tycoon. Wickless, not Wickedless. It's not going to make us any money in the current environment. Lady of the House isn't serving us well. I'm going to say nah to that. Penance Yard comes into view, a truly terrible sight. Dead Hellborn from across the 9 rings of hell are strung up as atonement just for existing. At the base of these awful contraptions are some familiar blights. By peeking through, you can see something valuable underneath the rubble. Something of value underneath the rubble. Playing blight cards, okay. +1 for every blight card in your deck. Yeehaw. When you play your first blight card each turn, restore 5 health to your pyre. That actually might be the one we go for. This is cool for some damage, but this is actually good for, you know, fixing what I have broken here, which is my deck and my HP. Cool, I'm actually a fan of that event. That's a new one, I'm fairly certain. Alright, Daedalus. Enemy units deal 1 damage to the friendly unit on death. Alrighty. A little bit of chip damage ain't hurt nobody. Thumbs up. So the intent was actually to, you know, feed this guy. But getting our Trample Lord up and running is also not a bad idea, so I am gonna pivot a little bit and say this is fine. We'll drop these guys here in case anything spawns here, or we can, you know, bop this guy for a little bit. Gonna put our big tanky dog, or not dog worm, but, you know, the Gorge unit we want to have stack up on the top floor here with whatever else we may be able to supplement him with. In this case, I just threw him up there so he could take 10 damage, but alas. Never claimed to be the wisest of individuals. You still you die. You just die because I didn't give you a shield in time. Fuck, I'm stupid. Prep these guys, I guess. Well, yeah, this guy's not getting anything done now. The only way he's gonna get something done is if I put a Train Steward here and then I buff up the said Train Steward, which I'm gonna do. Keep him in the fight. Just get whatever damage wherever I freaking can. Oh goody, a triple gorge for us? No, it's gonna be a double gorge. But hey, look at that, +5 healing. You'd love to see that. Well, that's energy. That's everybody on the first floor getting clobbered. It's more energy, okay. We still want to feed you. You will get stronger. I find the idea of putting the Ember Forge down here hilarious. So much to the point that I'm actually going to do exactly that. And just let you get detonated on. Alright, Forge, go get him. Yeehaw. Alright, one guy's getting through. Another fire buff there. Lots of energy on this one. That's okay. These guys are smacking the furnace up a bit, but we are playing some blight cards to sort of counteract it, so it's working out a little bit, I suppose. Not the worst. Could be better. No, it's not the worst, though. Alright, a little bit of healing. Big shielding. And this guy is getting away with like 1 billion HP. So I know what you're thinking. It clearly cannot get worse than this. And is this how we're really going to cap it off tonight? No. I'm going to do a third run against my better judgment. By the way, this is not like, this isn't me like being tilted or anything or like, you know, extremely upset. I am playing just pretty bad. For a variety of reasons, I suppose, but that's okay. Keep practicing, keep practicing. Grind on this one. Grind on this one. Some drafts, some space prisms, and an ember forge. It's gonna be the buff and debuff Seraph if we ever make it past Staelus. And opening hand-wise, we got whenever a card is consumed, restore 5 health to pyre, or gain 5 gold whenever a friendly unit dies. We can lean more on the burnout team with this one then. So yeah, let's see if we can't get some extra spawn dually out of that. And in this case, we got Architect. No such luck here. I think I'm still going to go for the lifesteal on this guy. Plop him on the first floor so he doesn't die outright. Let him lifesteal up and then give him some buffs. Deja vu, right? Mark of the Invasion has never gone wrong for us before, and it will not go wrong here. You are correct. You realize there's moments like this where you really wish you had that trample. You really wish you were just like, you know what, maybe today's the day we trample him. Not today, my friends. Not today. Alright, buddy, eat it up. Eat him up. Reese's Puffs. When the units get eaten, they count as giving us gold. I didn't think it proc like that. I was just thinking it for the burnouts. Since that is the case, that is actually insane. It's insanely good. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, like we're getting beaten up here, but it's pretty sweet, you know? I can dig it. There's no room for the furnace, even though I can put it here, but like, be real with me. You already know that's the wrong choice. I am making a lot of money. Like a lot of money from this from the memorial fund. There you go. Plus 10 down there. Love to see it. This is another guaranteed 3 demise. Plus 5 there. The real play is to let him die so we can actually cheek it out a little bit more, but not in the cards. We're actually going to go ahead and play all 4 of these for another 20 gold. And yeah, we're getting out of here with a lot of money. It was a sign. Those first few runs that we're biffing on, it was a sign so we can get this wonderful run right here. Excellent. Leaving the first floor with 285 gold. Now that's progress. Morsel Miner. It's solid. It's just expensive. That's the only issue, is it's expensive. But it does count towards that, you know, units dying, and it does give us a pretty decent buff. So yeah, we'll grab one of those. You can use molded so we can keep bringing back units so they can die even more. This time around, I think that's the right choice. There's a lot of money to be had with some of these cards. And we will dig greedily and deeply with this money. Next on the list, it has to be this. I would love to upgrade my units, but we get more money, and we need to make sure all of these are freaking free. Extra space, yeah. Also cool with that. Magic power doesn't really apply to anything that we currently have. Another freebie with Shade Split here. The molded we'll likely lean on, but we won't be burning it too quickly. Yeah, Morsel Miner. We have the off chance we can burn that permafrost so we don't have to worry about losing it. Cool. Also gonna go ahead and remove one Train Steward, even though it cuts into the gold, making fun by 5. Still want to have a thinner deck that's actually going to support us. Times it. 950? Jesus. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack. Additional unit draft. I'm gonna say no on this one. This way we have like a better chance of stabilizing a little earlier into the run, I should say. Alright. Slap him down. Slap him down. We're gonna get this guy, and this guy's gonna hop away on one floor. Throw this one up here, and we're good. Dredge up there. Extra space down here. Purge burn away here. Keep the power coming in and coming hard. Good, good. Send. You should verify before you do the send, but of course, still good, still sending. Alright, you're starting to get away from us. None too pleased about it. Our son down here is getting to eat plenty of snacks, so we cannot complain at all. In fact, we're already at the end. Interesting. I'm gonna bring you back because you can give us a little bit more immediate burst. And we got him. Interesting. Alright, didn't make as much money as I thought it would, but this is totally fine. Lifesteal kept him in the game. You'll love to see it. Just 50. Another Morsel Miner. Still tough to sell me on it. I already have one that's not outright free yet. It still costs 2. So I think we're just going to take the money here. Although it is more powerful units. I'm going to grab it. Apply stealth to all friends. Hear me out. It counts as a death. Also, the stealth could be useful here. Alright. Once again, I think we continue up our spell cards since our units are kind of secondary and it really is just the Gorge Penumbra show. For some reason, I pictured freaking George Lopez's face on this thing just eating a bunch of little freaking, you know, nuggets here, but whatever. This is a random as fuck thought. Spells. Cheaper. Yes. Send it. Give a spell holdover. Yes, I would love to have one of these come back to me every single turn. And then another minus on the spell cost here. So there we go. All of our Shade Splitters are now free. That's the first step towards success. We can now play our 2-cost Shade Splitters without any worry. What you want to do? We want the money. Oh, it's you! Yeah, I know you. Purge a spell and give me an upgraded version later. Take this and make it a god. Hopefully I don't die on this floor so I can actually see it, because let me tell you, Daedalus and whoever comes after him, they've been body blocking me tonight. Look forward to seeing you. Send it. Whoa. Double barrel. Okay, well that's good. We can sack our units on that, so free money. He will die immediately if I put him down there. So we do it like this. And we put this here. Next to the money. Next to the money. We'll fit them out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Can be a little worried. I think those guys are going to get away with it. And I can't quite stop them yet. Not a lot of good ways for me to, you know, support stopping them. This will be the best bet we have, but I think we're going to be taking some hits here again. There aren't any spells to really take away with these, or deal with these weak lads. They show up and they dust. They dust a Chino. I could put the forge down in front of him, so we can get at least one of them down, but it's just 3 damage. I think I'm okay just letting you get sacked. Huge help there. Actually, there you go. A little bit of a deeper thin. Are you killing him? I can't quite tell. Like, and there's no like scroll bar, so I can see. Okay, 16. So I'm not dying. We can go for the encasement. Alright, big energy play. It's going straight to the top floor, so you know what that means. It means that they get away. Frig. Oops. I feel like I have a little bit of disconnect with Umbra Melting Remnant right now. I could have swore it was decent, or maybe it was Melting Remnant Umbra, which actually does affect us a little bit. Regardless, let's continue with the current plan here. Heal him up. Damage shield, gonna love that for the future. Extra energy, also gonna love that for the future. These guys, they get away. I'm just gonna dunk this guy so I get some money. You go burnout. Gives us some stealth. And we eat. We eat good. Lifesteal, very big. It's not enough to get the KO outright. Nice. That's a dead draw. Energy, health, damage shield. Well, you know, just me and my forge here. Ready to mess everybody up. You feel me? Now, once I do this, feel the wrath of my molten encasement. With +5 attack. Haha, 45 damage. I'm a little embarrassed. A little's putting it lightly. Okay, there has been a disconnect today. On some levels. Some extreme levels. I think it's time to go to bed. It's a little early for me, even though I probably should get this extra sleep. I'm gonna call it here. Obviously because doing 4 losses in a row would probably not be good for my sanity. Of course, you know, self-deprecation aside, I'm actually totally fine. This is a fine wake-up call to remember that, you know, Gotta do a little bit of prep work when it comes to these boys. They ain't easy, at least for me. Hopefully this one was entertaining to you regardless. And for now, just enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it is you do watch this. We'll see you all, ideally tomorrow. With my schedule, I know it's been a little odd, but let's go for tomorrow for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.